Yeah, tell Manny Pacquiao come back over here. He been here before. He done broke records here before. He's a legend of the sport. And it'd be my honor to fight him next.
Often in boxing, you hear of fighters defying the odds. But for two generational talents in the welterweight division, you have seen it, you have lived it, and you have felt it. Manny Pacquiao is the only 8-division champion in the timeline that is boxing's history. Pacquiao has defied the odds, both with his superlative talent and his ability to defeat Father Time.
I can't believe he's 40 years old and still fighting like this.
At 42 years old, this may be the last time we see one of the greatest fighters of all time in the ring. Pacquiao, a sitting senator of the Philippines, is rumored in 2022 to be a candidate for president of his home country. October 10th, 2019, a one-car accident. Errol Spence was thrown from his vehicle, walked away with just bruises. It could have been much, much worse. So Errol Spence Jr. has also defied the odds. In this case, the odds of fate. 11 years younger than Pacquiao, Errol Spence is in the prime of his career. His reign as welterweight world champion has lasted over 4 years.
Errol Spence Jr. What a performance!
Now, Spence has the biggest opportunity of his career. For if he defeats the legend, Manny Pacquiao, it will check the box on his resume, taking him to the level of transcendent superstar. On August 21st, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, two fighters, one already an all-time great, the other well on his way, will face off, generation versus generation, in one of the great welterweight world championship fights of the last decade. On that night, we will see if Manny Pacquiao or Errol Spence Jr. can defy the odds one more time. Welcome to PBC Fight Camp. Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence Jr. Los Angeles, California. It's Monday morning, just before 7 a.m. And when Manny Pacquiao is in town, you can set your clock to the fact that the only 8-division champion in the history of boxing will be on his morning run.
Si Manny Pacquiao ay naririto, handang tulungan ang mga tao, dahil siya ay nanggaling sa hirap, ramdam niya ang mga kapuspalad.
Like everything else in Hollywood, this is big. And every day, every run, this throng is in attendance. Very apropos for the location, and it most certainly fits the part for Manny Pacquiao.
Si Manny ang ating hinihintay, hangarin niya sa atin ay tunay.
He's more popular in Los Angeles than LeBron James. Half of LA came out to him. If LeBron was here, they wouldn't come out like this. But Manny's just different. If you could watch Muhammad Ali fight one more time, you'd be here. Manny is the Muhammad Ali of this era. He's an icon. He's much bigger than boxing. He's a crossover star. He's an inspiration to everybody here.
You guys want anything signed? Next item, please. We owe a lot to the fans. I mean, that's a responsibility. If you want to be a people's champ, you have to fulfill your responsibility. I'm here because of them.
So today, Spence is surprising a group of young Dallas boxers with that love and encouragement by visiting a local rec center.
Hey, what's up, little man?
Arranged by his longtime friend, Adrian Clark, Spence will donate $15,000 worth of boxing equipment to the center, a gift that will pay long-term dividends for these kids.
I told him back in 2012, the city's literally on your back. So it was meaningful for us to give back to the city of Dallas, but also give back to the kids. So we wouldn't be able to do this without Errol. So this is a really big deal to have him here and to get this dedication done for the kids.
What up, what up? What's that? Let me see. Okay. Good job, man. How many times you won it?
My first fight.
Your first fight? Okay, good job. You gotta be a student of the game. You gotta be willing to want to learn. Yeah, you don't know everything. Like even me, like I don't know everything. Yeah, I'm still learning. My coach still always in my ear. He always in my ear telling me stuff, and you know what I'm saying. So you can always learn. You always get better. It's the reason why, you know, Floyd had a coach. You know, Manny Pacquiao still got a coach. You know. Hey, oh, let me see. This one heavy. Battle of the BD. And how many fights you had?
Just two.
Just two? Okay, and you won both these? Oh, good job. Good job. Keep going. It is a lifestyle. Boxing lifestyle, man. It's something you don't play. You play football, basketball, soccer, all that. You can't play boxing.
You gotta take care of your temple.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of your temple.
Man, I know this was amazing for the kids. I'm pretty sure he was looking at it himself when he was younger, whether it was a Floyd Mayweather, another big name fighter that came to a gym to speak. For the kids to look up to him the same way, I know it means a lot to these kids, and they'll never forget this.
For two fighters who have transcended their generations, defying the odds is just what they do and who they are. Whether it's current political obligations for the senator from the Philippines, while simultaneously training to regain the welterweight championship of the world so he can add to an already epic legacy, or impacting young children with a speech, a smile, and a selfie. The unified welterweight champion of the world is hungry, focused, and understands what this fight means to his legacy. On August 21st, the 42-year-old transcendent boxing legend will take on the 31-year-old legend in the making at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, with the unified welterweight world championship on the line. Two great champions who have taught us all that defying the odds can be the mark you leave. Defying the odds can become part of your narrative. And defying the odds can one day become your norm.
For all the best boxing content, follow PBC on Fox on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you for watching. Well, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you click somewhere around here and subscribe. From fight highlights to exclusive interviews, we have got everything you need as a boxing fan right here on PBC on Fox.